When I was about 11 or 12, my two friends and I had the great idea of playing with a Ouija board. The rest of the night was a mess. Before I explain what happened, here's a little backstory on the board we used. The board belonged to the sister, Dee, of one of the friends involved in this story. While she and a friend were using it, the board was put away without saying goodbye first. Whatever was talking to them that day freaked Dee's friend out enough to pretty much throw the board back in the box and close it up. I did some reading, and apparently ending a Ouija conversation without saying goodbye can result in something either latching onto you or the board itself. We were stupid enough to use the same board. My friend Erie was invited to spend the night at my house. Being the little badasses that we thought we were, we decided we'd play with the Ouija board. Our friend Ryan lived across the street from me, so we called him to join us. We started playing and asked if there was anyone with us, if they wanted to tell us their name. The placket spelled out Andree. Okay, cool, my middle name. At this point, I was sure that Erie was messing with me. And then it spelled out YOUMUSTRUN. Just remembering and writing that gave me the chills. So obviously, we're pretty much done with talking to spirits and say goodbye. We dipped the hell out and decided to go across the street back to Ryan's. At the time, the property behind his house was vacant and a small chain link fence was the only thing keeping us from exploring, so we did. Erie's always had great intuition, and when she says we need to go, it's time to go. She started to feel uneasy being in the vacant backyard and returned to the other side of the fence. I followed. There was a growing tension in that yard. Suddenly, we both get a feeling that something bad is going to happen. We start yelling for Ryan to come back over, but he thought we were freaking out over nothing. We finally convinced him to come back and started helping him over the fence to speed things up. We were chunky kids. Erie and I each had a grip on either of his arms when we suddenly felt a lot of resistance. Ryan's hood was being pulled back by something unseen, and he was audibly gasping for air. I don't know if one of us reached to grab his hood while the other pulled him over, but we managed to get him back onto his property. Then he was finally breathing again. He was disturbed and just wanted to go back in his house for the night. Erie and I parted ways with him and went back to my house for our sleepover. We talked about what had happened, but since we were kids, the situation was now funny and cool. It wasn't. Due to my past issues with sharing a bed with someone, I slept on the floor and gave her my bed. When I woke up in the morning, I had 3 long scratches on both sides of my pelvis and waist. I had slept alone. Erie couldn't have done it. It looked like deep cat scratches, but my cat was declawed, not my choice. And I never scratched myself like that. It never happened again, but it's something I still think about to this day.